वायुसेना की 9वीं वर्षगांठ के अवसर पर आयोजित किए जा रहे हवाई प्रदर्शन के बारे में सम्मानित संवाददाताओं और मीडिया कर्मियों को जानकारी देना मेरे लिए आप सबसे रूबरू होने का उचित अवसर है। आप में से कुछ मित्रगण के साथ लद्दाख में कई कार्य सिद्ध करने के बाद यहाँ पर यह पहली मुलाकात है। आप सभी हमेशा वायुसेना और हमारे प्यारे देशवासियों के संपर्क का एक अहम हिस्सा रहे हैं और आगे भी बने रहेंगे। मैं ग्रुप कैप्टन अजय राठी आप सबको सिटी ब्यूटीफुल देश के सबसे सुंदर नगर के आसमान में 8 अक्टूबर को होने वाली गतिविधियों से अवगत कराता हूं। हमारा उद्देश्य एक समन्वित और सुरक्षित हवाई प्रदर्शन करना है। नेक्स्ट, हवाई प्रदर्शन 2 भाग में होगा। नेक्स्ट प्लीज। Let me orientate you with, I'll change the gears so that we get to the meat of the matter. Orientate you where the parade would be happening in the morning. Would be the location which is painted white. The dice which will be formed at this particular location. All the banners would be at this side, and the flypast would be conducted across between the runway to this particular place. Next please. Next. In the evening, it will be aerial display over Sukhna Lake. Next please. As you see, the longest distance has been created for distance of 1.70 kilometers on a direction of 143 degrees, which will be predominantly the direction where the dice, as you see, is in the yellow. Every aircraft, barring 6 formations, would be transiting from left to right over the lake. Next please. The formations would be Akashganga N32 dropping 10, followed by Niru Mi-17, Ghatak Mi-71V, Beam Chinook. The individual formations I'll get back to subsequently, where you get to see the pictorially, and so that you will be able to identify, and it will assist you in taking the photography at that particular location as well. The arrival of chief guest has been planned at 1530. Next please. Evening display. After the chief guest's arrival, there is a long period of approximately 15 minutes for the chief guest to arrive. We receive it, do the protocol twice, and by the time they seated, the display would have this gap, and thereafter we will start with Ensign, followed by Dhanush, LCH, Tejas, LCA, Jumbo Howard, Chinook and Mi-17 in the trail formation. Next please. Eklavya formation, we combine Mi-35, Apaches and ALH, 5 aircraft. Meher, Dakota, undertaking a air display, Big Boy, IL AN-32s, Bajrang, C-130 and Su-30s. Next please. Followed by Netra, that is AWC, which will be formatted by Su-30s and MiG-29s. Badal, Bison, formatted by MiG-29s. Samshed, Jaguars, Vajra, Mirage 2000 with Rafale formatting on them, and Trishul, 3 Su-30s doing a vertical split. Next please. Seiko, finger 4, right hand, the missing man formation. Globe, Suryakiran will be flying past. Initially, the aircraft, 9 aircraft will be formatting on C-17. Thereafter, they will hold and come back for the display. Vajrang, C-130 would have come along with the Su-30s, will peel off and will come back again and undertake a demo with a flare drop 90 degrees to the dice. Nakul, LCA, Rafale and Karan would be undertaking the transformer formation, which will be the coordinated areas of fighters. Although all of you who have been there in the last Air Force Day parade at Hindon, the formation would be similar to that with minor changes. Thereafter, the air display, which has always been seen as Suryakiran, Saran, and finally the last salute will be by a single Rafale will be doing a vertical split with the flares being dispensed. Next please. So in total, what is the air effort which is going on is 83 aircraft, out of which main would be 74 and standby in air would be 9. In addition to this, the lot more will be standby on the ground as well, so that the number of 83 in air is not impacted. Next please. Now we come to the formations, just to visualize the thing. The ensign which is there in the early morning during the parade would be Mi-17s that is V5 3+1 in big formation. Rudra 116 HU ALH Mark 4 again in big formation. Next please. Ensign will be trooping the Air Force sign. Next please. At 093020. Next please. This is how it would be seen over the parade when you see the media. This is a picture from the media which has been taken by the last time, but this will be visible when it will be crossing ahead of the base. Next please. Followed by when the parade marches out, that's the time Rudra will be flying in a big formation. The standby formations I am not covering for the paucity of time, otherwise all the formations would be standby formations. However, the WIC would the 5 aircraft will change into diamonds. If you take as a ballpark figure, all 3 WICs, if anything goes unserviceable with the abreast formations that will be flying across. Next please. Block 2 will be over Sukhna Lake. Timings as reflected 14302 1644 hours. Next please. The first would be Akash Ganga. N32s will be dropping 10 paratroopers over lake, and all has been catered. They will be landing on the grass on the rear, well clear of the people who will be watching it, from 1430 to 1445. Once the last trooper is on ground, thereafter the rest of the aircraft will be coming into that airspace to undertake the flight air display. Next please. After the N32s has been cleared and the paratroopers are on ground, we are going to undertake the that is lean period which I told you about when the arrival of the chief guest is there. That is between 1530 hours. So to tell you, 10 minutes before the chief guest arrival and 5 minutes after the chief guest has arrived, there will be no flypast. That is the time, that will be a plus minus 2-3 minutes depending on the movement of the VIP. Thereafter, as soon as the VIP is there, the rest of the formation of the fighters would start. Before that, to keep the people arriving early, to keep them engaged, these will be 3 maneuvers that will be conducted. That is Ravi Bucket, Miru at 1445 to 1500, helicasting Ghataks 1501 to 1505, Chinook maneuvering Neem would be a hard turn, over lake 1506 to 1520 hours. Next please. Ensign would be the first once the chief guest, the resumption of the air display happens after the arrival of the chief guest, will be flying with the troop Air Force Ensign at the time of 1535. Next please. Dhanush 3 LCH, the yesterday's ceremony you would have all watched it across. You will find that these aircraft will be already been inducted yesterday afternoon, and they would be overflying that particular area at 1536. Next please. The Tejas on a direction of 3 to 3 will be the first aircraft that you will find when everybody is seeing from left to right. This will be the first aircraft will be coming across from the opposite direction on a course of 3 to 3. We will be coming over the lake at 1538 hours. Next please. Following the 2 aircraft which is the heritage flight maintained by the Indian Air Force, first would be the Harvard, which will be carrying out 3-minute display. Will be carrying out hard turns, some wing overs, thereafter pitch up, and if conducive, smoke that would be visible, and thereafter it will vacate at 1542. Next please. Chinook underslung, the 2 guns underslung with Chinook as well as Mi-17 would be fly past at 1543 hours with the underslung rope. Followed by Eklavya, 1 Mi-35, followed by 2 Apaches and 2 LH Mark 4s. This is a mixed formation of the helicopters which will be flying from left to right at 154430 hours. Next please. Followed by this would be Meher, that is Dakota. Once it will come overhead over the water, when it reaches in front of DAS, it will be carrying out a hard turn and exit out again on a course of 143 at the timing as indicated, which will take 2 minutes. That is 154530 to 154730. Next please. Big boy formations between IL-76 with 2 AN-32s formatting in the way it is indicated will be overflying at 1549 hours. Next please. Vajrang 1 C-130 with 4 Su-30s. If you see, rest everything is a wing, and this is a formation where the alignment of the close formation is along the wing. So that's why this formation would be flying abreast of each other. 4 Su-30s will be formatting on an abreast formation on a C-130 at 1550. This is the single aircraft. The Su-30 peels off. It will come in for a run in again at 90 degrees to the dice. Next please. Netra AWC from Bhatinda would be being formatted by 2 Su-30s and 2 MiG-29s, would be overflying lake at 1551 hours on a direction 143 again. Next please. Badal, 3 MiG-21s in lead, followed by 3 MiG-29s formatting onto them from left to right again 1553 hours in an arrowhead formation. Next please. Samshed, 5 Jaguars purely in an arrowhead formation again at 1554 hours. Next please. 3 Mirage 2000 and 3 Rafale formatting in the similar fashion as Badal formation on a course of 143 at 155 hours. Next please. Seiko formation would be led by 1 Rafale, on the left would be 1 Jaguar, to the right will be 1 LCA and Mirage 2000. Over the dais, Mirage, the aircraft to the right will be carrying out a peel off to the right, getting into a missing man formation at 1556 hours. Next please. 3 Su-30s, which you have seen always, is that will be streaming the fuel coming from left to right in the direction of 143 in a big formation and be carrying out a Trishul maneuver at 1557. Next please. Followed behind this, the very few times it's been seen, the Hawks would be formatting on C-17. They will be running in on a direction of 143 degrees from left to right at 1558 hours. Next please. However, once they have overflown the lake, that is the time the display would be initiated by the transformer formation. That will be a coordinated maneuvering between the fighters. That will be preceded by Vajram, which will be after peeling off, when Su-30s are peeled off, would be going to the left from Kasoli side. It will be coming in 90 degrees to us and will be dispensing flares well clear of the VIP dice 90 degrees to us. The transformer formation followed by would be at 160130 to 16093 hours. The initiation would be first single aircraft will be LCA, which will be flying across in the opposite direction, that is 323 direction. Thereafter slow speed run by Rafale and Su-30s, and thereafter the coordinated maneuvering would happen. Next please. Followed by the SCAT display. The run-in for SCAT displays would be from behind the dice, and they will be coming over as usual the way they have been doing it over the Hinton as well. The display as indicated would be from 1610 to 1632 hours. Next please. Followed by Sarang display from 163330 to 164300. Thereafter, next please. Last would be the salute to the chief guest by a single Rafale, which will be coming in from left to right at 1644 hours. We'll do a vertical charging with dispensing the flares, and that will be the culmination. Next please. Once the VIP departs, there will be para and glider and the paramotors that will be entertaining the guests, so that the people keep sitting when the departure of the chief guest would be happening, and that will be just for the people to stabilize at that particular location. Next please. With this, I have finished. If there are any queries regarding this, I would be available outside during the lunch time also, and I would be able to clarify the doubts.
Is there any new formation flying this time?
There are, everything is a mixed formation, sir. Multiple of them. I would be will hand you over the
name the new formations.
Okay. So the combined formations have been there. Earlier there have been pure formations. This time.
Number of aircraft we have increased the number of aircraft, and we found that even they look better. So we have added more number of aircraft. So we will decide whether we will pick whether we go to 90 years or 70 as a symbolic gesture. That's all we will take as a week. All at a later date. But that's the main thing. A few things that we new.
So the earlier most of the formations have been the pure formation. You would find that the mixed formations have been planned with respect to the first time because in the over Delhi the single aircraft engine MiG-21s were never used to come in for flypast. You would find that MiG-21 would also be doing the flypast, which will be formatted by MiG-29s. Otherwise, rest all the other times it would have been MiG-21 formatting onto the